Hey guys, in this video we'll be going over strut bars, what they are, what is their purpose, what are the pros and cons, and how to install a strut bar. If you clicked only for the install video, skip to this timestamp right here. Before the video begins, I want to say that it would help me out a lot if you guys just click that subscribe button. It's free and you can always unsubscribe if you don't enjoy my content anymore. Thanks guys, now onto the video. Strut bars or strut tower bars is a chassis bracing method in the form of a rod or bar that extends and links the left and right suspension strut towers. Strut bars are made out of a rigid material like aluminium or carbon fiber, and their purpose is to reinforce and stiffen up the chassis by linking those 2 points together. Originally, strut bars were made to counter a flaw with McPherson strut type suspensions, but other suspension types can benefit from them too. With the McPherson strut design, the load is mainly at the top where the strut towers are. This subjects them to a lot of load and stress, especially over a bump or in high-speed cornering. Strut bars don't necessarily make a car faster, but it makes the car more stable, predictable, and easier to handle at and over the limit. By reducing chassis flex, there should be a more direct feeling since none of the feeling is lost to the chassis flexing. Additionally, strut bars are a great value as they are affordable but make quite a difference, especially with older cars. They are also very easy to install and will take less than 5 to 10 minutes. However, strut bars do have a few disadvantages. Firstly, a strut bar only makes a difference when going around corners or over bumpy surfaces. A track car won't really benefit from a strut bar. It also occupies a bit of engine space that might interfere with other mods you may have. Now, onto the install video. Here we have two different styles of strut bars. Shown here is this STI flexible strut bar that has a joint in the middle to make it easier to install. The joint is made out of metal and is also rigid, so it doesn't flex like you might think. The next one we have is this Beat Rush strut bar for a Forester XT that can come apart into 3 separate pieces to make the install a bit easier. Or in the case of this Forester, it has to be taken apart to be installed. Right, onto the install. Firstly, remove the bolts on the strut tower so that there are only the studs left. Then, position the strut bar so that the holes on each strut side match with the studs on the strut tower. If you have difficulty doing this, and the strut bar can come apart, you might have to do that in order to get it to fit, like with this Forester strut bar. Once the strut bar is in place, reuse the bolts from before to tighten the strut bar onto the strut tower. And just like that, the install is complete. Some people might notice a subtle change in how the steering feel is like, but regardless, going for a strut bar to help stiffen the chassis is never a bad idea. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful,
as you fade away.